Welcome to Paul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul. Today it's actually this evening, I'm making some overnight oats. So why? Because I'm trying to experiment on different things on how to make Amy better food that she can tolerate that's going to work for her stomach with her gallbladder and IBS. Because that's a little bit of a pain for her to have to go through. So normally I would use a mason jar. She's not taking this to work. She's going to eat this right here. So I'm going to take about a cup of oats, and this is quick oats, not rolled or anything like that, but you can use rolled if you want. And this is going to be really, really good. I've got some chia seeds. And I'm not quite sure how much I want to use of this, but maybe a quarter cup would be good. It's going to be really good, super healthy, lots of protein. It keeps her from having to eat a super large breakfast, which she can't eat safely anyways, because it's going to really negatively affect her. And that's not a good thing. Because we don't want stuff that's going to negatively affect, because that's just going to cause more problems. We want 1 cup of milk, and we're going to be using almond milk. Why? Because if you're dealing with IBS, you're dealing with anything with your kidneys, your gallbladder, almond milk is always going to be better than anything else. So we need 1 cup of this. Slightly more than what she would have used if this was going to be used as, say, cereal, but it'll still give it lots of flavor. It'll make it nice and moist and tender, and this is going to be an awesome thing for her because, well, she'll be able to eat it without any real consequences. And I'm really hoping so, because I want Amy to have a good breakfast and not have to worry about things. And 1 second, guys. We need yogurt, and then there's going to be 1 last ingredient. Okay, so it means it's actually going to be 2. If she likes this and this actually works well for her, then this is something we'll start doing more often for her. So give me 1 second there. We have some pretty hyperactive kitties tonight. Now, this is not something you want to make last minute. You want this to be something you make the night before. You get home from work, you're tired, you're cranky, you know you don't want to wake up and make breakfast in the morning because you're just too tired. So this is a really good option. This is a bag of 4 berries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, and strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. Okay. So that's enough of that. So we don't need much more than that. And what I'm going to do, and things are put away, surprise, surprise, that's always a good thing. I'm going to take a quick little spoon here. I'm just going to give this a good little mix up here. And all that Amy's going to have to do tomorrow morning is reach in the fridge and grab her overnight oats. A lot of people will say this is great, and there's one last thing. If I can find it easier to get to it, if not, then two things. Don't need a lot of honey. If you have another sweetener you want to use, if you're diabetic, I would prefer honey. But there's other sugar-free sweeteners that you can use. This is not sugar-free, but honey is a better sweetener to use because it processes a lot differently than just taking, like, say, table sugar, which you never want to do because it's just too much. My creamer person is not diabetic, and as far as I'm aware, has absolutely no health issues whatsoever. But she's smart. She doesn't eat crap. She doesn't bog her system down and eating a whole bunch of stuff that she doesn't need to do. So that's a good thing. I mean, you can roll your eyes, but here's the thing. Some of us, we spend a lot of our time drinking. We shouldn't, but we do. We pay the price for it later. Sometimes we spend our time eating McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Eventually we pay the price. We drink energy drinks. We drink, like, I don't know, 6 liters of coffee a day. Chef Alex, I'm looking at you. We end up paying the price for our inequities in what we do with our diet. And that's, not necessarily the best thing to do. But we all end up paying that price eventually. Chef Amy, on the other hand, is one of those people. She's never smoked. She's never done drugs. She's never really drank. She would be lucky to have 1 cup of coffee a day. But it is what it is. This is what her cross to bear is. And she's doing pretty good. So I'm thinking this is going to make things a lot better for her. How does that look to you? Yeah, it looks good. It's nice and hearty. You can actually make this a smaller portion. I think I probably will next time. And if she eats it all in one sitting, great. If not, she can put it in the fridge and eat it later. But 3 hours minimum, stick it in the fridge, and I'm telling you, by the time you dig into this, it's going to be great. So until next time, please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and let's make cooking great again.